We've got thousands of parents and teachers coming, more than 1,000. Teachers are giving up their half-term holiday to be here, parents coming along also in their half-term holiday. And they will go away from here and talk to other parents and other teachers about what we've done here today, and they'll all be involved in trying to get MPs to see that cuts to our children's education aren't right. One of the messages we want people to give to their MPs is whoever caused the economic crisis, it wasn't a 5-year-old who started in school this year, who wasn't even born in 2008, and their education shouldn't be being compromised.
So day to day we're seeing schools having to reduce their budgets and therefore their staff for teaching assistants, for the staff who support some of the most vulnerable children and young people. We're seeing schools who are unable to replace textbooks or vital equipment and therefore having to reach out to parents. And in fact, in many schools now, what used to be called voluntary contributions, schools are having to rely upon in order to make ends meet. And that's simply not the way that you run a world-class education service.
It's not just a concern for Londoners, because why was London so successful? Why do we have less attainment gap in London than in areas like Kent and other parts of the UK? It's because we had the London Challenge, where we had the collaboration and the investment in our schools. London has some of the most deprived boroughs, most deprived areas in the country, and yet the attainment gap is so much shorter in London. That's because of that investment in the children's education. So we know it works, because London is a microcosm of what Britain could be if we invest in our children's future. So instead of taking and snatching those opportunities from London children, we should make sure every child in this country gets those opportunities and invest in Britain's future, invest in our children.
It's really dramatic. I started teaching a long time ago, and obviously became a parent 10 years ago, and yeah, it's massive. The cuts have been huge. It's seen a drastic change in curriculum, in resources. So, and as a parent, it's really depressing to see schools struggling, and they're asking for more money. I also run the PTA, and so I'm seeing them asking us for more money for things that we shouldn't have to be funding them for, like IT equipment, laptops. Schools should be paying for that through government funding.